Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Divine Creation. You are infinite. In today's video, we're going to be talking about affirming. We're going to be talking about how to know if your affirmations are working for you, okay? I'm out here, I'm feeling good. Oh man, I'm feeling really good actually. I just got done with a workout, got done with a nice relaxing shower. And I'm here now recording this video for you guys. So, how to know that your affirmations are working for you? Well, a couple things, and I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'm going to dive right in, all right? So, a couple things. I'm going to speak from my own personal experiences and what I've, noticed in other people, okay? And that is this. For my personal experience across the field, all right, how to know my affirmations have been working for me. Well, first thing is, let's say you've been saying your affirmations, whatever they may be, they're unique to everybody, right? And you're presented with something that you knew would trigger you before. So let's say you're in a case of an SP, right? You're affirming for marriage, you're affirming for a romantic, loving relationship, whatever the case may be. You're adamant on that. You're keeping those thoughts in mind. You're feeling good, whatever the case may be. And your SP does something that, your past self would have probably looked at and reacted to, spiraled out of control involving that, right? You would have spiraled out of control. But now you're looking at it in a different way, in such a way to where it's like you're not even reacting to it. You're not even acknowledging it. And that's a clear indicator that your affirmations are indeed working for you. Is that you're not reacting in the same way that you would have once before. I know that earlier explanation was kind of all over the place, but I intend that made sense. So that's a clear indicator that your affirmations are working for you, that you're reprogramming yourself, that, things are shifting, so to speak. Your state is shifting, whatever the case may be. Another way to know that your affirmations are working for you is this. When you say them, now I'm not saying all the time. If it is all the time for some of you, that's beautiful, that's awesome. But I'm not saying that this has to happen, never make any of this conditional, because at the end of the day, it's what you have the final say in anything. So take even what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But how to know is that they evoke some kind of positive feeling, okay? They evoke some kind of loving feeling. When I say my affirmations, whether it be for money or my SP or health, specifically the SP aspect, I feel this very warm feeling within me, this very good, positive, loving feeling. You know what I'm saying? I can't really explain it other than that, but you just know, you know what I'm saying? You know what it feels like to feel that euphoria, that euphoric feeling, I'm not saying again that this has to happen like this, but this is just an indicator from my own experience. Oh my God, this music is great. Sure, some of you guys may recognize this music. I'm a huge fan of The Lord of the Rings. I'm like nerding out. I nerded out with my boy the other day, watching like all three of them, and it was awesome. But anyways, to get back on track, yeah. You feel something from them. Now, in the same way that you would feel something positive, if you're saying your affirmations and you get a very, very strong or even somewhat slightly strong negative feeling, I think it would be wise to take a step back and maybe reevaluate things with yourself and maybe either phrase the affirmation different, because you never want to be affirming from a negative place, because your feelings do create, your thoughts create, but your feelings create too. Your whole being, your consciousness, you create. So that's a clear indicator, and that's just a little tip for you guys. If you're affirming and you experience any negative feelings, take a step back and just maybe phrase it a different way, or reevaluate, why am I feeling this way in regards to that while affirming this, okay? So there's that. Now, those are just two examples of how you can know that your affirmations are working for you. One, you don't react in the same way that you would have before. and 2, you feel something from it, whether it's a good feeling, that euphoria, whatever the case may be, okay? Now, I'm going to talk about affirming in general, okay? Because there's a huge misconception. I know there's more videos being centered around this topic as of recent. I've been studying the law of attraction for years. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until last year that I really involved myself with Neville Goddard's teachings, the law of assumption. And I'd say over this past year, it's really been getting brought to the surface that affirming is not a technique, okay? It truly, truly is not. Affirming is just thinking. That's all it is. Listen, you think at all times of the day, okay? Consciously, subconsciously, whatever the case, you're thinking, period. So in the same way that you're thinking, think about before you learned how to manifest. In the same way that you were thinking about those negative thoughts, those thoughts that would cause you to spiral, etc., those manifested surely. But now that you're aware of how to consciously create, okay, you can take a step back and actually begin to focus on what it is you do want, okay? You could think from the end. You can get those thoughts aligned with what it is you're creating. You could think as the version of yourself that already has the desire now. Bottom line, I just wanted to add that in there. Bottom line, thinking is not affirming. Not thinking is not affirming. Thinking is not a technique. Thinking is affirming. But techniques are things like scripting, the 33 by 3, the 44 by 4, those water cup techniques, like you have a glass of water and you fill the water with positive energy and intention and then drink it and manifest. Imagining, more so visualizing, things like that. Those are techniques. Those are what I would define as being techniques. Pretty much anything that you have to set time aside to do. You don't really set time aside to think because you're always thinking. Like you could think at any time of the day. Give or take, it depends how mindful you are, how observant you are and like internally and whatnot. Because I know if you're working, you're very busy, let's say you're a chef or something, it's going to be a little difficult, I'd imagine, to really get those thoughts because you're so, everything's hectic and shit. But you get the point. You're thinking at all times of the day. So, thinking is not a technique. So it's actually a beautiful thing because we know that your thoughts create. We know that feelings create. And we know that every time we have a specific phrase that we may say to ourselves internally, it creates an image, whether we're aware of it or not. And this is very true. And other YouTubers have talked about this, and it's very, very true. Affirming is not a technique. All right. So I wasn't sure how long this video was going to be, but I just had to clarify this. I gave you some input on how to know if those affirmations of yours are working for you. And I clarified this. So much love and peace. If you desire one-on-one coaching to where I can aid in your journey and, help you manifest, you can reach out to me below. If you have any questions at all, any questions that you'd like me to answer to the best of my ability, very detailed, in-depth replies, swing me an email or message me, comment down below, whatever the case may be. Comment down below, leave your thoughts. I'd love to see what's going on with y'all. And much love and peace again. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And God bless. Much love and peace.